What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel, Tortoise Cash Flow. So on this video, I'm just going to show you guys the site that I bought on Motion Invest.
Drifting in my heart, I know a fool. Lying ain't my only golden rule.
So the process of actually buying this site on Motion Invest was pretty fast. Like, it took like 3 or 4 days. There was 2 ways they could have done it. You could have gave them the password to log into your hosting account, but I wasn't really comfortable with doing that. So what I did instead was I created a WordPress site on my hosting account and got that all set up, and then I just gave them the login information to the website. So then they just logged in there and uploaded the site that I purchased, and it took them maybe a couple hours or something, and then we're all done. They offered to swap out the Amazon affiliate links with my links, but there was only like 45 posts on the website, and they wanted to charge me like $50, and I just figured I'd do it myself. It took me maybe an hour, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. It seems like a pretty good site. They wanted about $2,500 for it. It gets about 4,000. It used to get 4,000 visits per month. I'll show you on the Google Analytics. It only made 2,000 visitors last month. And when we come over here and compare it to the previous month, it looks like it's down 53%, which is probably from the December update. But when you look at the Search Console here, it looks like it's starting to pick up. So a lot of people said that some of their sites had a similar effect, and then slowly it's going back to normal. So this should be back to where it was in a couple of months. Another site I purchased recently was on Flippa, and from my experience, purchasing on Motion Invest was a lot better experience, because after I purchased the website, I didn't have to do anything but just give them the login information, and they did all the rest. And then they just told me when it was done, and I logged in, and I was good to go. But with Flippa, that was the first time I had bought a site, and you were pretty much on your own trying to figure out what to do, how to download. And the person I purchased it from, they had never sold a site before, so we were kind of figuring out what the heck we were supposed to do. And we eventually figured it out, but it took a long time, and it was just a headache. I bought it halfway through last month, and it made me, looks like $10. So it should be making around $50 per month. This was all from ads, so I didn't make any money from Amazon affiliate. But when I purchased it, it said it was making, on average, it was making about $70 per month. And then when I put ads on it, I figured it would make about $30 a month. So it should, when it gets back to where it was in traffic, it should be making somewhere between $50 to $100 a month. If I don't do anything to the site, it should make its money back in about 2 years. But there's a lot of things that I see on the website that I can optimize it and make it better for search engine, and hopefully I can increase the traffic. I got a bunch of other things that I'm working on, so I'm probably not even going to work on this site. I'm just going to let it sit and collect the passive income from it, use that money to invest in my other sites. And so when you pay for your site from Motion Invest, there's 2 ways you can pay. You can use PayPal, which if you use PayPal, there's a 5% penalty. That's what I ended up using, so it ended up costing me, I can't remember exactly, maybe like $100 or something. Maybe it was like $60. The other option to do is a direct transfer to their account, but I couldn't figure out how to do it with my credit union, so that's why I didn't do the wire transfer. But if you have a bank that you know how to do wire transfers, then you can save yourself 5% charge. The process of getting this site was pretty easy. Pretty much I just gave them my information to log in to the WordPress, and then they just did everything. One thing I didn't really like is the analytics on that website that I purchased. It cut off right at like December 5th, December 6th, which is where there was a Google Core update. So once I got the site and everything and I started looking into it, I realized that the website had been hit by an algorithm update, which might have been part of the reason why the person was selling the website. But I don't know. But it seems like the website's recovering, so it's not that big of a deal. But I wish that before I had purchased the website, somebody would have at least mentioned it and been like, hey, this website was hit by an algorithm update, just so you know. But of course they're not going to tell you that, because then it might make the person not want to purchase the website. But yeah, so that's this site that I got recently. So you'll start seeing these on my progress reports from now on. But I have plans to work on this website in the future, but for now I'm just going to let it sit and just collect the money from it. Passive income, easy money. But my experience overall with Motion Invest was pretty good. It was very fast and a very hands-off approach. I mean, you just gave them the information so they could log in. They got everything done over the weekend. Took them a couple days. Yeah, so if you want to buy a site that's relatively cheap, decently priced, and something that you don't have to worry about, you can just purchase it and just wait for it to be ready, then it's definitely a great platform to purchase a site. Quick, fast, hands-off. It was definitely a good experience overall. If you haven't seen my other progress reports, you should check them out. I got 2 other ones for this month, and then I'm also going to do a yearly report for 2020. Like this video and subscribe. See ya.